Hey, good day. This is Todd. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word. Today we're on our second episode in the book of Judges, and I'm going to be reading from Judges chapter 1, verses 8 through 15. Okay? We're talking about Caleb today, and Caleb goes way back. Caleb and Joshua were the two good spies that went to spy out the land, and God had promised they will live and see the promised land. Only Joshua and Caleb were the only men that would be able to see the promised land that were fighting men before. And so this is the story that continues on with Caleb claiming his land. So let me read it here. If you have your Bibles, which I do, I'll read it here. It says this: The men of Judah attacked Jerusalem also and took it. They put the city to the sword and set it on fire. After that, Judah went down to fight against the Canaanites living in the hill country, the Negev and the western foothills. They advanced against the Canaanites living in Hebron, formerly called Kiriath Arba, and defeated Sheshai, Ammonon, and Timei. From there they advanced against the people living in Debir, formerly called Kiriath Shepher. And Caleb said, I will give my daughter Achsah in marriage to the man who attacks and captures Kiriath Sepher. Othniel, son of Kenaz, Caleb's younger brother, took it. So Caleb gave his daughter Achsah to him in marriage. One day when she came to Othniel, she urged him to ask her father for a field. When she got off her donkey, Caleb asked her, What can I do for you? She replied, Do me a special favor. Since you have given me land in the Negev, give me also the springs of the water. So Caleb gave her the upper and the lower springs. During this time period, in the time period of Joshua, when Joshua is leading the people and then Caleb is also there, there's two godly men and that are noteworthy. One is Joshua and the other one is Caleb. Okay? This, and if you look back into Joshua, it talks about how the different things that Caleb did to claim his land. Okay? Now he says here, whoever will go and defeat the enemy there, I'm going to give them my daughter. Okay, so it's like, she must have been a prize of a daughter to get. So it was Othniel that was the one, and he was Caleb's brother's son. Okay, and so he's the one that did it, and got the land, captured that area, and then Caleb gave his daughter to him. Okay, and then also they wanted more land, and imagine with me too, you have like this hill country, but you want the area that waters it too. It would kind of go with it, and so they made a deal to get that land also. So that was the deal there. And remember, Caleb and Joshua are the only living old men here, and Caleb is still, he says before, I'm still as strong as I was just in the younger days, when I was a spy. So he goes and he gets his plot of land. Okay, he's the only one. Caleb and Joshua are the only ones that got their individual plot of land. Everyone else was in tribes, but Caleb goes out and claims his plot of land. What I want us to see from this is that the people who were with Caleb, that was the relatives of Caleb and those who hung around him, were just as bold as Caleb was. So those characteristics that Caleb had started rubbing off on his family around him and those that associated with him, his associates. And you'll find that too, that the different people that you hang around, those characteristics are going to rub off on you, whether good or bad. Okay, but in this case, it was good. Caleb was a brave guy, and he was one of the two spies that were good. And this bravery and taking the land rubbed off on Othniel, the nephew, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll go fight." And so that rubbed off on him. So you're either, you might be both. You're either influencing someone, or you're influencing someone, or you're being influenced by someone. Okay, you might be both. You might be influenced by people, different people, and you might then be influencing other people. So watch who your influences are, and then watch who you're influencing. Okay, just like Caleb was here, and it's a good lesson to learn that the people that surrounded Caleb had the same characteristics. So that, I don't think I need to explain that further. It's pretty easy to see there. So, all right, thanks for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking the word, and we'll continue with episode 3 tomorrow as we go through Judges tomorrow. Thanks. We'll see you then. Blessings.